Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Hollywood Park here on Saturday, December the 14th, 2013, in handicap stake races, race 3, the Hollywood Turf Cup, one of my favorite races of the whole, probably history of Hollywood Park. The third race, the seventh race, and the ninth race. Stake race is down to today's third race. What's the 31st running of the Hollywood Turf Cup? Grade 2, purse $250,000 for 3-year-olds and upwards, going 1 mile and 1/2 on the turf course. Field 6. Before I get on to it, if you want more selections for the whole card, you're going to have to go to Facebook.com, Steve Horse Racing Kid, the official Facebook of me, to get all the selections, so go check that out. Third race from Hollywood Park, the Hollywood Turf Cup. Like I said, my favorite race from the whole meet at Hollywood Park. Used to get some really good British Cup turf horses coming back to this race. Not so much now, but still a really good race. 1 mile and 1/2 the distance traveling. 6 horses. A great field of 6, I have to say. And I'm going to go with the 5-6 exacta. Number 5. Tamarine at 9-5. Gary Stevens is in the saddle last time out. We're on October 27th at Woodbine on yielding 1.5 turf course and the Canadian International Grade 1 event. Came 5th by 4 3/4 lengths that day. He chased hard and was just evened out. Then at Kentucky Downs at half on September 14th, 9-14, and the Kentucky Turf Cup. Won by a neck easily that day. He rail skimming. It was just in time. Then at Arlington Mile Quarter and the Arlington Millions on August 17th. Came 5th by 5 3/4 lengths. He was 61-1 that day. He was off a bit slowly. And then the Arlington Handicap finished second in the park races off a bit slow and was just up on the inside. 1.5 miles. This horse is 2-1 at it. I think he can handle the course. 9-5. Gary Stevens, great jockey in the saddle. Also going to go with number 6 here, Luke Ganda at 5-1. Joel Rosario is in the saddle. 5-2. Neil Drysdale trains. Last time after on Woodbine 1.5 in the Canadian International on October 27th. Came 9th by 12 1/4 lengths. He evened out in the final 1/8 of a mile. Then Sanita Mile Quarter and beyond Henry Turf Championship on September 29th. Came 3rd by 2 lengths. He was rail ride and was just up for 3rd that day. Source loves the longer distance. And then Delmar Mile 3 in the Delmar Handicap. Came 2nd by half length. He waited to the quarter pole before his bid. Only ran 1 set, 1.5 miles. He did finish 9th, but I think this field is less class, so I think he can handle it. So cat my best racing breed from Hollywood Park, the Hollywood Turf Cup. I'm going with the 5-6. Now let's get on to race number 7 from Hollywood Park. What is the 35th running of the Native Dancer? Grade 3, purse $150,000 for 3-year-olds and upwards, going 1 mile and an 1/8. Field of 9 horses going post here. Now with Hollywood Park closing next week for good, I hope half these races, like the Hollywood Futurity, hopefully the Hollywood Turf Cup, and this race, go to like either Del Mar or maybe even Los Alamitos next year to have a great racing again. A 9 horse going post. And I'm going to go with 3 here. Slim Shady, 15-1. Edwin Maldonado, Simon Callahan trains. This horse is pretty interesting. First, this horse is going to get his first start on the synthetic surface for the first time. 31 starts in his career. All have been on turf. But I do like this horse here because he's just a very weird horse in this race. And I kept on going back to him, and because he does have class on the turf course. He did win the San Monarcos earlier this year. Last time out, did run San Diego on September 29th in the John Henry Turf Championship. Came 6th that day by 3.5 lengths. He fought back on the route, just weakened. Then at Del Mar on 8th in the Eddie Reed Stakes on July 20th. Came 8th by 13th quarter lengths. He brushed the gate and just weakened that day. And then Hollywood Park Mile Quarter in the Charles Whittingham Stakes. Came 6th by 7 3/4 lengths. He sent a bit at the 5/16 pole and just weakened. But the reason I do like this horse here is he did have some really good starts at Hollywood Park. Workouts have been decent. 4 for 1 workout, 46-1, and 5 for 1 workout, and 101 handling. So yeah, going with this one, 15-1. Gonna take a chance on this one. So cat my bets race from Hollywood Park going to 3. Now let's get on to race number 9 from Hollywood Park. What is the 33rd running of the Cash Call Hollywood Futurity? Grade 1, purse $750,000 for 2-year-olds, going 1 mile and a 16th. Field of 13. I have to say this is one of the best fields I've seen for the Hollywood Futurity. Mile 16th. and I'm going to go with the 2 horse here, Tamarando, 14-1, Rafael Bejarano, last time out. They're Hollywood Park, mile 16th in the Real Quiet Stakes on November the 23rd. Came first by 3 1/4 lengths that day. He was 4 wide into the lane and just rallied that day. Very impressive race. Sandy to 1 mile in the Golden State Charity on November the 1st. Came third by 1 3/4 lengths. He was the favorite that day. He was drew wide into the stretch and rallied. Then Sandy to mile 16th in the front runner stakes on September 28th. Came third by 4.5 lengths. He hit the gate off and was just off a bit slowly. The extra, this horse loves going long. If this horse goes on the Derby Trail, what most likely it will be, I would keep an eye on this one here. Jerry Hollendorf, he trains. Great horse, 4-1. So count my bets for this 9 from Hollywood Park. Go 2. Good luck to all.